guys? Welcome back. I'm with my boy Lawrence.
What's up?
How you doing, my man?
What's up, baby?
So we're at Photoville, as you can see here, and Photoville is pretty much this huge photography event. So this wristband I have here, I have it always on me. It's from when I got it like 2 years ago, and when I came into, but that was the last time I've actually been here, so that's why it's cool to be back. But this is your first time here?
Yeah, I've never been here.
No, dude, yeah,
never even seen this. Never
Lawrence is gonna love it. You guys are gonna love it. Look, this girl's doing like a walking tour. Is that what that says? That's funny. But yeah, and because it's Sunday, I think they got like a little smorgasbord action going on too. So yo, are you hungry? I'm starving. So we're gonna go check it out. I'm gonna record around, show you guys around. It's open till 9, so we're not gonna rush.
Yeah, so as you guys can see, it's a smorgasbord, but it's not like
the legit smorgasbord. You know what I mean?
It's got its.
I know the legit smorgasbord is all the way over there.
Yeah, it's like it goes like miles. Like not literally, but this is pretty much the you see Photoville. It's pretty much the Photoville smorgasbord, I guess you want to call it.
Oh yeah, dude. That sounds great.
Yeah, tell me
This
how
is
it
the
is.
chicken one, right?
All right.
Oh,
it's
Jesus.
chicken.
Yeah, we started.
Actually, it's pork.
Hold on. Oh my god.
How is it, dude? Oh.
Oh my god, bro. It's a plethora. A
Yo,
plethora.
what was
of
on there
flavor.
again? I think there was like cilantro. I think there was.
Alright, so yeah, there's cilantro,
meat or
there's
egg.
chives,
Right.
there's egg. There's always egg.
Right there,
There's
yeah.
egg.
You gotta make an egg.
And just like batter. The rest is just batter. I think there's like a soy sauce
Yeah,
combination
yeah,
in there.
I saw that.
It's like a Thai soy sauce type of thing.
Hey,
Do you mind if I try to ollie right now?
Oh, yeah.
You can't break it more than I have. That's your damn stuff. Oh, go ahead. Do your thing.
Oh, the trucks are loose.
Yeah, very loose. Very loose.
Oh, I still got
You
a little
kinda-
bit.
you did it.
That was so easy for you, though. That was like butter. That was easy as hell. The way he did that, man. All right.
It look good? It look good?
Yeah, that was beautiful. It looks so easy the way you did it. I'm kind of jealous. I'm a little jealous.
Can you do any tricks?
Not at all. Not even
No.
close. The only trick I can do is
It's just
fall
the
without
modes of
breaking the bone.
transportation, you know?
Okay, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No. It looks real cool, and I'm going down the street.
Yeah,
That's it. That's
exactly.
literally it. Oh my god.
What?
Did you read this? In
What did it say?
1980, a workman dropped a wrench into the shaft of a Titan II missile silo in Damascus, Arkansas, piercing the nose and triggering a chain reaction that could have resulted in one of the biggest nuclear catastrophes in history.
Jesus Christ, is that really what it said?
Yeah, that's what it says. It's ridiculous.
Wow.
A wrench. He dropped a wrench to the silo. It was like a bunch of ghosts.
Oh my god.
It was like a bunch of people.
That's like photography.
Yeah, I need a photo ID and a credit.
Got some cat photography. Catography?
Here we go.
Catography. Oh, damn. No, that's incredible here, man. Oh, hello.
I never liked black and white photography.
Really?
No.
I love it. I personally don't really shoot it, but I can definitely admire it.
Like black and white.
Then you got the color over here.
There's a guy, an artist named Daniel Marshall, who like sees everything in black and white. 'Cause he's really blind. And he wears special glasses to see the reflections of light. So he can see color.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah. He wears those special glasses, but without those glasses, everything's black and white to him.
Oh.
It's so interesting that he's an artist. He's a regular artist too.
Kobe. What's that take one? Oh, just like postcards?
Oh.
Who's that?
Looks like J. Cole a little.
A little.
Yeah, I wanted to take that one. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's the same one.
She's
Okay.
pretty. pictures.
Take some of these pictures.
Yes, I took that photo right there of the Marine jumping out.
I took the one right here.
Yeah.
I took this one.
So basically, you have to be jump master qualified to jump with them. Yeah, so they go through like a lot of training.
So you're part of the
free
media
fall.
unit?
So basically, this is our job in the Marine Corps is to document every aspect of it. Like it depends where you get stationed. Like if you get stationed at a recruit depot, you'll be taking pictures or videographing recruits, or training events if you get stationed there, or deployments, or like relief efforts like after Hurricane Harvey. Yeah, this is just our job. It's just to document everything.
This is awesome. This is such a cool job, honestly. Yeah, I mean, it's totally dangerous, but this is so worth it. Come on, the cool like adventures you get to go on with these guys. I love these kind of photography, to be honest. Yeah, wow. That's dope. Nice action shot, yeah. Oh, is that food on the wall? On the ceiling? That's how cow meat. I know, right? Oh, yummy. Oh, there's headphones.
Kill it. I love this one.
Isn't that crazy?
She can't stop. She can't stop. She will not stop.
Oh yeah, you've seen this before? Yeah. This with Obama. That was only a matter of 4 years. Like,
That's
him being-
before and after, right?
Yeah, it just shows, man. Like it drains the hell out of you.
I'm sure he looks back like that right now.
Maybe
That
he
does
might.
happen,
He
that does
may,
happen.
maybe not.
He probably looks like that right now.
Yeah, you're probably right. Oh,
And then you see a
there's,
picture of him recently. He's just super duper happy. He looks really good.
Oh yeah.
Just,
I wonder if a lot of them regret it when they do it. It's a Tiffin lit laugh. That's very funny. See if they would let me kind of heavy stone it.
So I decided I was going to unplug from the internet for a year completely. No cell phones, no computers. And then I was going to write a book about it. And I was presenting this idea to friends of mine, and some people they got kind of offended by it. They're like, you can't not use the internet. And I'm like, yes, I can, you know. I remember a time before it. I was talking to some young kids about it, you know, a young touring band, and I'm like, I remember going on tour before there were computers and their stuff. They're like, you toured without a GPS? And I'm like, yes. They're like, how did you find where you're going? I'm like, we had these things called maps. I was explaining to a friend of mine, he's a musician named Jamie Josta, and I was in an airplane high above Australia, and I said, I'm going to write a book about unplugging from the internet for a year. And I explained the whole spiel, and he goes, okay, here's how we're going to do the movie. And just totally threw the book to the wayside. He's like, you should do a documentary on it. I'm like, that makes sense, you know. So I asked some documentarian friends of mine, what would be a decent camera that won't break the bank, that does cool video that I can get some B-reel, even though I didn't have an A-reel camera or anything, you know. So I got a Canon 60D prosumer model, and I started interviewing people with this video, with this camera, and also I was filming a lot of skateboarding. So that was going on for a while. And then one day I was in my kitchen, and I walked over to my stove, and I saw my French press coffee pot. It's got a chromed lid, and I saw my reflection and the reflection of the kitchen, everything around me contained in this coffee pot. I was like, that looks really cool. let me try and use this camera for what it's actually meant for, which is to take a picture. And I put it on automatic, or dummy mode as we know it, and pointed it at the French press and took it, and immediately a photo popped up, and I looked at it and I was like, I'm a genius! You know, it was obviously an average photo of a coffee pot, but from there, the sort of obsession grew, you know, and I started documenting everything around me, taking a lot of really bad photographs. I just began to not leave the house without a camera at all.
Yeah.
So eventually I started posting a lot of my work on social media, which is a wonderful tool to learn about photography. If you know, due to my position in a band, a lot of people were following me already. So I was posting these photos and professional photographers were giving me advice, and I started refining my skills, and I started learning about the history of photography, and I learned about a photographer called Henri Cartier-Bresson, who was a Leica photographer, and I was obsessed with his images of Paris in the 30s, you know, and the 40s, and I was like, what were his tools? These were Leica rangefinder cameras. So from there, eventually, I got one. And the rangefinder camera is all manual. It has no autofocus, no zoom lens, no nothing like that. It's a fixed lens. So if I want to get close to a subject, I can't zoom in on it. I have to get in and become involved with the subject matter. And it creates human moments for me. So that's just a little bit of the technical stuff. But as I was shooting these photos, more and more, I started wanting to take pictures of things that matter, because we all have a camera. Almost everybody here has a cell phone, right? You know, this has a camera in it. It can be used for meaningful things other than lunch and Facebook status updates or whatever. And it kind of was depressing me that people weren't using these wonderful tools at their disposal for, you know, things that matter. So, you know, I could sit and bitch and whine and moan, pardon my language, I could whine and moan about people not doing what I think they should be doing, or I should just start doing it myself, you know? So, right now we live in a rather tumultuous time in our country. I don't know if you guys are aware of that, or if you watch the news at all. There's a lot of divisiveness, and photography is a great tool to document this. You know, it creates a lot of compelling images. So that's what my photographic journey has been over the last couple of years, is just documenting these divisive moments and these changes. And that's the first picture on this. This is just, I'm going to bookend this presentation with another picture from this march, but this is from a women's march in Richmond, Virginia. And although I think the reason for this march is important, and I was there in support because my wife was at work, I was there marching for her, the overall message behind this is really important to me. It's showing that people are coming together and they're speaking out against things that are offensive to them, things that are unacceptable to them. They're not being silent about things. And due to the connectivity of the modern world, we have the ability to do this and reach other people. So that's
Showing you guys a better view of like how big this place is. You know, it goes back not like to that tree over there pretty much, but like there's just so much to look at. You know, it's crazy. That's why it's pretty much open all day.
Africa.
But yeah, how's your first photo?
It's fucking amazing. I'm so spent.
I
so
know,
emotionally damaged. Emotionally, you know, drained.
You get drawn into these people's stories and lives. You know, it's incredible. But
There's so many words, so many hurtful words, bro.
right? Yo, Lawrence, there's your beach, bro. Coney Island.
Oh my god.
Isn't that it?
No, that's it.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Did you save some of those kids' lives? I mean, he was a lifeguard. Coney Island.
No, I didn't. That's crazy that you're so fucking right. That's my beach, dude. Just like an old picture though. No, that's my beach.
Yeah, it might not even be recently.
That might not be Coney.
I don't think.
That
No,
is
I think. You know, it is. It is.
Well, where's the parachute jump? Because that's like right around. I must be down more.
Wait, isn't that the Cyclones?
That's the cyclone.
No, I mean Wrigley Field. I think that's what it's called. Is that it up there?
Yes, so in between Wrigley Field and the Cyclone, there's a
Oh
parachute.
yeah.
So
Wow,
where the
how
fuck
old is this picture?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. It's either old or it's not Coney Island, but it looks like Coney Island. So what?
No, it's gotta be Coney Island.
Right? I don't know what to say.
Look, you see all the apartment buildings? That's all.
I know. That could also be Rockaway. I mean, Rockaway is not Rockaway.
I think it is because these are all like New York shots. So.
Really crazy, man. I'm just wondering how old. Look how old this looks, okay?
No, these are all.
You can
definitely
tell
old.
this is like severely old.
Uh-huh.
Just look at the style.
Look at this one.
That one has to be like decades and decades because the parachute isn't even there.
Dude, wow.
The parachute isn't even there. I've only seen Coney Island with the parachute. That's crazy.
Look at this.
I'm blown away.
Look at this one.
So crazy.
My man's, you know.
They're smoking weed or crack. I think they're smoking crack.
Oh. I thought
they're
it was
lighting it
weed.
from underneath.
Oh, well, that's disappointing.
Yeah, it's it could be DMT, I don't know. It could be, they're hippies. It could be DMT.
Yeah, very well could be.
Really
Oh, man.
They could be crack too.
Check this guy.
Now that's Coney,
It's
bro.
like cookie later.
That's definitely Coney.
Yes, it is. Those boars, Jesus.
I remember
Those
these two
are
others.
bro. Oh my god.
I might not be Coney, who knows?
And that's it?
Natural,
You just naturally
and then over
did
the
that?
summer I worked at Coney Island, so it got a little blonded from the sunlight.
Yeah.
And that was it.
Okay.
It's Coney Island. I wash my hair like 6 times a week, so every single day. A lot of stroking. I'm also a swimmer. Maybe
Okay.
the chlorine water. I don't really, but it's just like
So it's supposed to be
literally
water,
just
too.
kept doing that. And then Black Panther came out, and they were like, "Oh, Killmonger," and I was like, "God help me." But
Yo,
yeah.
don't you hate that when that
Yeah, yeah,
happens?
dude.
And it's just like-
I worked so hard for it, and then like Michael B. Jordan just like got the role, and I was like, "Come on."
And I don't even know if his was like real or fake.
No, he got it. He got it
It's
twisted, and I was
yeah.
like, "Come on!" It's definitely like a wig and stuff. And I was like,
I thought it was a wig.
I
or,
was like, he didn't grow it out. I was like,
"Ah,
"Oh, come on!" I was like, "Why?"
Yeah,
But yeah,
I was just
no.
curious because I knew like looking to get it done soon.
Oh yeah.
But I can't just do this.
No, when I had that, I was literally doing too. I was like just stroking it, and I was just like, I don't know how that developed, but it was just like a nervous tick. I don't know what it was.
All right.
But yeah, good luck.
Thanks
Good
for
luck,
the
man.
information.
Definitely. Good luck with your hair endeavors.
Yo, Lawrence,
I was 78,
people
though.
love your hair, don't they?
Yeah, people do love my hair. I don't know why. I don't know.
It certainly is.
It's
nice.
different. It's definitely
It
different. I think
definitely
that's
is.
what it is. Like when XXX died, people at the beach, oh my god. Every
Oh.
15-year-old girl and their mom is just like, you're XXX reincarnated.
No
I'm like,
way.
no.
Did
I'm
he have
like,
hair like that? He did.
Barely.
Yeah,
Barely.
right?
Yeah, it like, it's draped down.
He saw a picture of you.
It's
He was
draped
like, oh, I
down.
like that.
Yo, I really wish. I wish in like, in some world. I bet you if I go to France, it's like
Well,
everyone's
you just
gonna lose their mind.
inspired that guy, man.
Yeah,
so you never know. And he looked like a.
A lot of black people
You
ask
know,
me what's going on.
yeah.
Like, what's going on over there? I've been through so much today. I've been through so much.
It's not sad, I promise you.
It's beautiful. It is beautiful. I'll give it that.
There's beauty in sadness.
It's like, yeah, I'm just looking for like internships or like ways to do shit.
That is a crazy thing.
These two, I like the most. I think it's just the purple.
Yeah.
I think it's the purple. It's like a little. I like that. I like these two. Oh, sorry.
No, I love pictures like that when they emphasize like colors. Like colors are very important. It's crazy.
Crazy. And then the female body on top of that.
Uh-huh.
The black female body.
Look at this.
Real slow.
The sands of time. Maybe I don't
It's
know.
not that sad.
There's a little memorial here. That's a little sad, but that's nice.
It's not that sad.
Yeah.
She was right. It
She
gets
was-
better.
she was
There's
right.
hope. There's clearly some hope. Oh, I love that. Wow.
It's like real, the OGs.
Because you know they grew up together. I'm sorry. You know they grew up together.
Oh yeah.
I just didn't want to see like a mother crying. I was
No,
like,
no,
God,
no,
it's
no, no.
really-
We're not about
it's a
that
constant
life.
theme. It's a theme.
We
It's a
are
theme.
not about that life.
I like it. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you for pushing me in. I was like,
Yes.
I'll take it. It was good. You're right. You're right.
It's like the 5th member.
That's me.
Look at my man. Here. Look
Can I
at
pet
him.
your turtle? Is that okay?
Yes.
Oh,
Snap?
it's beautiful.
Nope.
Do I go by the head?
Nope. Not even anything. Nope.
Wow.
You can shake his hand. You can massage his feet.
Really?
You can feel his back. Whatever.
That is beautiful.
Oh, these are one of those like, the ones from Finding Nemo. This is like a cousin.
dude?
This is like one of the. Aren't these like one of the cousins from Finding Nemo? Because their fins are back pedals, so they just mostly fin and not like less grab.
Not
You know
sure.
what I'm talking
Is
about,
that
right?
from a movie or something?
Yeah. The turtles in Finding Nemo. The ones.
Oh, Finding Nemo.
Yeah, I
No,
forgot
no,
what
no.
they're
Those are
called.
marine turtles.
Yeah,
This
that's
is
what I
a
meant,
land
sorry.
tortoise. That's totally
Okay.
different.
Oh,
Totally different.
yeah. That is a
That's
tortoise.
you're thinking of a turtle. It's a tortoise. It's totally different.
Tortoise. Okay, I never knew.
But
the
I named them
difference.
Blastoise from Pokemon. So if you know Pokemon,
Oh,
Yeah, I didn't know.
hell
so if
yeah,
you want to look at his
perfect-
pictures, it's Turtle
perfect name,
RACR on
man.
Instagram. Turtle RACR on Instagram.
Wow,
Yes.
he's beautiful.
You can see. Oh, you can see my 10 turtles and my 4 tortoises.
Oh wow.
You want a shelfie?
Ready? I got
Oh
you.
my God, can I get a
Yo, we
picture
got the
of
ultimate Ninja Turtle. Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, look at my boy.
Make it like stand it up. Because he'll climb it. He can still climb it. He can
Yo,
still climb
Sean,
it.
can you do me a favor? Can you do me a fucking favor?
I got you.
Take this. Oh god, here you go.
Hurry.
I got him up. There we go. There we go. Ready?
Okay, put it
Oh,
flat. Put it
Wait,
flat.
flat. I got you.
Okay.
Ready? You got it, Sean?
Yeah.
This is ridiculous.
I love these portrait shots.
All
Like,
right,
portraits
now
are
we're
honestly
going
the
to
best.
Sweet. The portraits are the best, you think?
I
agree.
I like them a lot.
I agree
you know,
so much.
I
I like that one.
that is a great one.
I probably would hate being
Like
there.
backstage at a concert.
I
almost
probably
like
hate being there, but I like
Yeah, it does kind of look. I don't know. Like it looks kind of hot though.
I just fucking hate cigarettes. I hate this. I hate like a room filled with cigarettes.
Oh no,
I used to love that.
it's garbage. There's people that hot box with cigarettes.
I
Like
hate
like
the hot
like
box
I said, weed they do
cigarettes.
it. Oh, it's
I
terrible.
used to live that life. And if you didn't know me, you would know my voice doesn't sound this raspy, but I used to live that life. You know that.
Really?
You know my voice doesn't sound like this all the time. Like, this is just from like constantly screaming.
It's such a nice view. I pass on this. Where are all these Staten Island? No. Oh, it is. Oh, here we go. You see, this is my booth now.
Your booth right here. This is your spot, huh?
This is my spot, baby.
That's a really pretty picture. I like the happiness.
Uh-huh.
Oh, here comes the struggle. It's a struggle, man. Again, I love this portraits. It's great.
I have a friend that was on
Something's
here.
so hard.
I know where all this is.
I wonder who took these. You should probably like find them.
I know,
I bet
we could like partner up, right?
Literally
Like,
just meet them and be like,
Yeah.
yo, how did this happen? How'd you get the details? That's how it starts. It's like, how'd you do this, man?
you know,
How'd you
I
get
actually
this?
did message someone at Photoville like
Yeah.
a few months ago, but it was like too late to submit. But she was
Oh,
like,
really?
"Oh, but you could do it for next year." So I'm
Fuck
probably gonna do that
yeah.
soon. Yeah.
Meet this guy. Whoever did this.
I know.
He's in your fucking neighborhood, right?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he might be my neighbor, man. It's like World War Z.
480 seconds, so that's what, about 5 minutes? I'm bad at math right now. At f1.25, so incredibly dark, and again, still ISO 400. So give that shutter long enough, and things will change like you never saw, you never will see. You know, this is the kind of stuff you normally see in like a time-lapse photo. People will stack images to
Long
make this
exposure's so
kind
cool.
of effect.
It's like one of the hardest
but
things,
Give the
though.
shutter a chance. Let
Sort
it
of.
see what, you know, let it see
Kind of
what
like
it can show
getting it
you.
right.
From beautiful California, open skies, open desert, to a little bit of a sampling of what we can potentially shoot here in Brooklyn, lovely Brooklyn. So this is the carousel. Again, not a super long exposure, only 2.5 seconds actually, but get that moment where there's no one around, it's at night, and it just starts to take this different look. This carousel brings everyone happiness, and I felt the need to make it look miserably depressing and creepy as hell. This is a 10-second exposure, so you know, nothing crazy, but you can do much, much longer and make all that water look like just a sheet of glass, right? It can be quite lovely. Obviously, failure will happen. This is an image. I really shouldn't finish with this image, but whatever. I want to show you how, sometimes to really make the photo as best you can, you got to revisit places. And here, this is in the Salton Sea in California. My coworker Tom was actually with me. So after working an event, we've been shooting all day, and I thought, oh, this is gonna be great. We're gonna do some light painting with our phones. Like we're gonna turn on the LED flashlight, do some light painting. The background's this is gonna be awesome. This was a 5-minute exposure, followed by 5 minutes of long exposure noise reduction. So I spent 10 minutes on just this photo alone, but that's not including running around like an idiot with our phones trying to paint all this light. And then I saw it and I hated it. And I thought, screw it, we packed up, left. It's like we'd done enough photography that day. If it's freezing cold, don't freeze to death. That's probably a good idea. Be mindful of your safety. Like I said, it's nighttime, sure. It's probably overrated as to how dangerous some areas are, but just be cautious and keep your wits about you. Know your rights as a photographer, but yeah, don't get arrested, or try not to at least. You can photograph a lot of places, but you point a tripod and a camera at a lot of places and they will freak out, especially if it's the kind of place that has nighttime security. So yeah, needless to say, been kicked out of many places, been talked to by many cops. Some of them are cool, some of them do not get it, and they are not friendly. But thankfully, get to be arrested in regards to this. But be persistent. If you like a spot, consider revisiting it. Right? Try different weather. Try different timing. Try whatever it might be. It doesn't have to always be dead of night. It could be a little bit of blue hour. Whatever you think might be the best approach for that location. Try it in the rain. Try it in the snow. Try whatever. Just of course be safe. Use a sturdy tripod, ideally. You will be amazed at when you drag the shutter long enough how hard it is to get a really, really sharp photo. Every little vibration, the tripod will most likely translate it to the camera. Even just trying to take a shot up on the little balcony over there, do a little bit of video, I attached that little Joby GorillaPod to the rail, and as soon as you were walking by, that camera was shaking up and down like I was throwing it. So be wary of that, but again, some of these things, okay, it might not be the most perfectly tack-sharp image in the end, but it's an image. Honestly, some of the images I showed you are not perfectly sharp. If we started pixel peeping, they wouldn't hold up, but it doesn't matter. So, yeah, revisit locations, sturdy tripod, and just accept the fact that you will come back many times, many nights with nothing to show for it. I can't count how many times I got back home 3 in the morning, and I thought, I got nothing. I don't even have to edit because that was all garbage. But I ended up with some cool stories with friends and some fun memories. So, and at least some silly anecdotes to tell you guys.
Can you call Ken so that I can handle people in the booth and find out where the Wi-Fi is?
Oh, well, okay, but that's still a nice photo.
The person said he's coming back at 8:45. He left because I didn't have internet. But he said he would come back at 8:45. But I need to be able to look for the Okay.
Look at that one with the guy on the
That's
bird.
amazing. What?
That's cool. The guy with the bird.
What guy with the bird?
The eagle?
Yeah, eagle, yeah.
It's like literally going.
Yeah.
And he has like a stomach.
Oh, that's a nice one. This is nice. Crazy. So much to learn.
at the images once. Amazing work, really powerful, and story. Thank you. This was uncomfortably amazing.
Couldn't have said it better, right?
Yeah. Uncomfortable, so powerful. I'm
sorry
for anyone that has to leave their home. Trump and Sessions are evil. Congrats, the work is beautiful and devastating. Thank you for educating us and opening our eyes. I'm hearing something, it's really weird.
This is tripping, so this is like all showing like the what gun thing, just like the kind of the artwork it made from it, like the that's crazy, right? Look, inside of it, that's nuts. So we haven't been up here yet. There's like 2 top floors too. There's one over there also, but like this is pretty much it here. All of it. You'll hear it now. It's
But it's different, yes. Because here people are kind of sitting, or like the 2 of them. I took a bunch. I loved the way they had a way of hugging. It was like I was feeling this love. So after a while, I was like, guys, you have to have this photo. So I sent her an photo. And then she was like, wow, we are hugging. She wrote. So that's why I told her this.
I like this more than I thought I would.
I feel like the more we just go and look, the more like intricate it gets, you know. Like all these are just so
black and white that I
vastly
actually like.
different.
That's like the only black and white I've ever liked.
Yeah.
That's it.
It is sick though.
This is nice.
Yo, come on, that's a nice black and
Wish
white.
it was in color. No.
Yeah, in color would be cool though, with the flag there too.
That's the only black and white I've seen.
Yeah, you know, like this is nice, but I don't think landscapes should be in black and white. Like I feel like the whole point, like with landscape, is supposed to be like, you know, but color. That's my opinion. That's fine. Yeah, look at these 2. Retro cams.
Alright guys, welcome back to my vlog.
Help me through this outro.
Welcome back to my welcome back to my vlog. Welcome to our vlog.
My vlog.
My vlog.
My vlog.
I'm a guest, I'm a featured character.
Yeah.
Welcome to my vlog. Who are you, sir? Who are you? Okay. Alright, that's it. That's the end of the episode.
You're welcome.
We'll do the episode.
You're welcome.
Alright, here's the outro. The outro is, alright guys, I'm fucked up. I'll see you guys later. That's it.
Yeah.
And outro.
Oh.
And you edit that part where it just like it turns to like another dimension.